Hey guys, it's Metro, and today we're going to be talking about what's new for 22. So let's keep moving. Okay, before we get started, I just want to show you my packs. This is my Daypack, and this is my backpacking pack. This is the Waymark Mile. This is only 16 ounces, while the Southwest 3400 comes in right around 2 pounds. So I'm going to dive into my Daypack first in terms of what's new, and then also show some of the mods I've made to my backpack. Okay, so to start, again, with looking at my Daypack, there are a few items right on the outside, which is predominantly some of the new items, the new for 22. I'll go ahead and start covering that right now, but over here on the left side, you'll see the Zpacks carbon fiber trekking pole. I actually picked this up for free on Black Friday when I purchased my Duplex XL, and they decided to say, hey, if you order on this particular date, you get 2 trekking poles. So I've attached 1 trekking pole to my Daypack because I traditionally don't use trekking poles on day hikes, but I also have the Gatewood Cape, so this was how I would pitch that shelter in an emergency situation. Okay, so over here you'll see the Grayl UltraPress. This is my water filtration system. I just picked this up at the tail end of 21. Love this because you do have a filter here that you can change out, but this also removes viruses, bacteria, as well as other elements found in the water. This is my water filtration system, and this is new for 22. So up here at the top, you might be wondering, what is this? Well, this is the Rollie fanny sent to me from Hilltop Packs, and I attach it here at the top of my pack, as you see. And this is something that I wanted to get that I could actually, one, store all of my camera gear, but also, since it is orange, I can put this at the top of my pack so I don't get shot during hiking season. But to take it up one more step, Ben over at Hilltop Packs actually customized this for me. And as I remove this from my pack, as you see here, I just roll that, or I just feed the strap through the pack. As I take the Rollie off, as I start to roll it out, you'll see that he customized this with my logo. Thank you, Ben over at Hilltop Packs, for doing that for me. I definitely appreciate it. But inside, you'll also see all of my camera gear that I keep in various different other elements, like my Zpacks Dyneema bag, so everything is going to be kept nice and dry. But inside you'll see I keep things like my Lume Cube for lighting, my backup battery source and chargers, as well as any batteries or any attachments for my GoPro. I keep it all inside of this pack, again, for easy access on the outside of my pack. Okay, so in relation to my backpack, what's new for 22, I have bought some new stakes, which I purchased from Garage Grown Gear. I put them in my Almonds Right Dyneema bag, as you see here, but the stakes that I picked up for my Zpacks Duplex L are some of the Toaks titanium shepherd hooks, as you see here, as well as a couple 8-inch groundhog stakes, or whatever they call it, from Zpacks. This is just in case in those events that I need a little bit more in terms of length into the terrain, just to make sure that my shelter stays up. But I got 8 of these and 2 of these, so I'm actually taking 2 additional just in case. But that is my new stakes for 22. But on the opposite side, I did make one slight modification to the Southwest 3400. This is the Chicken Tramper Ultralight gear. It's a pouch that connects to your strap, as you see, just a couple, I think they're called X straps, or I don't know what exactly they're called. Anyway, it is made of an X-Pack material. It has an area where you can easily put your phone in, but if it does get terrain, you do have the ability with this waterproof zipper to put your phone, as well as other elements that you might want to keep dry, inside of this. But this is an attachment that is new for 22. Now, we all love glamping, so I decided to up my cook system, because I've been getting ragged by people like Backpacking with Jason, amongst others, with the freeze-dried meals. No Mountain House. I do choose a lot of other fit meals like Peak and so forth, but I do want to start cooking a little bit more. So what I did is I was inspired by Senior Hiker 77 to pick up a non-stick ceramic skillet. This is aluminum. It does weigh a little bit more, so I am taking a penalty on that, but I'll show you my cook system that I put together for the trail. I do not take this on every hike, but this is for those days that are going to be, you know, a little bit more luxurious and so forth. So inside, what I've done is I have bought a couple items. Here is the pan itself. Here is a Toaks titanium plate. I also picked up some tongs from Boundless. I actually picked this up from a link on Senior Hiker's channel for bacon and so forth to pick up hot items such as that. I cut out a chamois in a circle so I don't scratch anything within the pan, but this is the pan fully extended. Again, nice lip here. I believe it's almost 2 inches and an 8-inch diameter, so I've got plenty of room to boil water or to cook elements that I might need to eat on trail that would not be necessarily dehydrated foods. So I also picked up a new piece of silverware. This is the Morsel metal silverware. As you see here, it has a high temp silicone on one side so I don't scrape or cut anything on the ceramic skillet, as well as a fork on the opposite side, which is different than my spoon. So I'll be taking this with me when I'm doing more in-depth cooking. It weighs approximately 0.8 ounces, and the length on this is actually 10.5 ounces, so it's a little bit 10.5 inches, so it's a little bit longer than traditional silverware that you'd be using on trail. So this would be going with me with my new cook system when I go on trail. And last but not least, this is a Toaks long-handled polish spoon. It has a smoother edge here. If anyone has these Toaks titanium spoons or long-handled spoons, as you see here, this material can be a little bit rough, and this is obviously a lot smoother. So if you're looking for something a little bit smoother going in and out of your body, this would probably be something that you want to pick up so you don't get that rough effect like you do with the titanium when you're trying to enjoy a meal at the end of the day. Alright, so now I've turned into a temperature nerd. This is the ThermoDrop from Thermoworks. This is an item you can't find on Amazon. You have to go directly to the source. It is somewhat pricey for a luxury item, but it does tell you the temperature, and it does light up in the back. It does record at least the max and the min over a 24 period, so you can see that the highest was 85 here, as well as a low of 37. Anyway, it's really turned me into a temperature nerd, and I love it, but now I'm taking this everywhere with me, checking the temperature consistently. The only thing I do want to mention I don't like about this is that it does take about 10 to 15 minutes to calibrate when you go inside to outside, so the temperature is not instantaneous, but again, records the max and the min for the night and tells me my temperature when I'm in my tent, in case I want to know it's cold outside. When I know it's cold outside, at least I know what the temperature is. New gear, new for 22. As far as footwear goes, this is not a new shoe. In fact, I anticipate the 5 coming out very soon, but this is the Altra Olympus, and as you can see, lots of padding here. This has been an extremely comfortable shoe to wear. I'm a little sorry it's a little dirty, but if I had clean shoes, be wondering if I'm actually out there hiking or not. This is a great piece of gear. These are extremely comfortable for those longer hikes. Extremely breathable, they dry quickly, lots of traction on the bottom. The Ultra Olympus 4, I can't wait for the 5s to come out, but this is picked up tail end of 21, new for 22. My footwear, love this piece of gear. In fact, this is probably one of my favorite pieces of gear because without these, I'm not going to be doing any type of long distance hiking. Love this piece of gear. As far as clothing goes, I wanted to make sure I was getting protective clothing for the winter months and to make sure I'm staying warm. So this is my new North Face beanie in bright orange. Again, another way to make sure people know you're on trail, especially hunters, so you don't get shot while you're on trail. Okay, so next we have the Melanzana Micro Grid hoodie. This is something that I've been taking on every single hike. Picked this up at the very tail end of 21, so this is still within the year, new gear for 22. This is made out of a Polartec material which keeps you extremely warm but allows you to breathe. Has a hoodie on top, and this has become part of my layering system, and this is something I take on every hike, so I definitely recommend the Melanzana Micro Grid hoodie. Okay, so this is the final piece of gear that is new for 22. I just picked this up at the tail end of 21. This is the Montbell Plasma 1000 Alpine down Parka. This only weighs 8.4 ounces, which is only 0.4 ounces more than my Ghost Whisperer 2 jacket. This has been extremely comfortable, extremely lofty. It's made of 1000 fill goose down, and it only weighs 8.4 ounces. Now, this has been incredible for keeping me warm. Unfortunately, if you're trying to get this piece of gear, they are currently sold out and will not have any in stock for the next month. But if you're looking to upgrade your puffy system and you want to watch the weight while you're at it, the Montbell Plasma 1000 Alpine down Parka, I completely recommend this jacket. Now, you do look like Puff Daddy, and it goes well with my new North Face beanie. But I would say that, you know, despite the puffy look, extreme puffy look, this has been extremely helpful in keeping me warm, and I definitely recommend picking this up if you get a chance. The Montbell Plasma 1000 Alpine down Parka, definitely worth every single penny. Okay, so I'm not the only one that's going to be doing this new gear video. So I tagged Senior Hiker 77 to do a video. I tag an adventure with Nick and Rachel to do a video, and I'll tag you. Make sure you put a video out on your new gear for 2022. You've officially been tagged by Metro on the Move. Let's keep moving. If you found any value in this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and send me your comments as I do respond. As always, thanks for watching, but until next time, let's keep moving.